Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Now we are going to talk about the second part of the second video, which is primarily linked with the cross-sectional dependence of the panels. In the first part of our video 2, we already discussed the descriptive statistics or descriptive trends of the variables. So without losing any time, we have to move on towards the Stata. Okay, so here comes the setup. So the command for checking for the cross-sectional dependence between the variables of interest is xtcd. Xt your cross-sectional units of observation. T stand for the time period and cd stand for the cross-sectional dependence. Space your dependent variable CO2 space. GF stand for the green financing. GDP, import, export, and EPS. And you need to press enter. So here comes the output in front of you. The second column is showing the test statistics for the cross-sectional dependence, and the third column is showing the p-value. Okay, so how we can check whether there is a presence of cross-sectional independence or not? So we need to just check if the p-value is highly significant at 1%, and it is the case in all of these variables that the p-value is highly significant at 1%. We can claim that there is a presence of cross-sectional dependence. I repeat, if the p-value is highly significant at 1%, we can say that there is a presence of cross-sectional dependence between the panels. And in the last column, you can find that the ABS score stands for the absolute correlation between the variables. For example, in this case of CO2, it is 0.532. In the case of green financing, it is 0.354 and so on. So you can compare it with the sample article as well. For example, the test statistics for the carbon emission is 23.05. The same is here, 23.05. For the green financing, it is 14.42 and so on for the rest of the variables. Okay. And below these test statistics, you guys can find the value of absolute correlation. For example, for the CO2, it is 0.532. It is 0.532. Okay. So now we have to move on towards our second model, in which we will consider the cross-sectional dependence for the green innovation. So the command for checking the cross-sectional dependence is xtcd space GI. GI stands for green innovation, which is in our second model of the study. Enter. So you can find the CD test statistics is 47.00. P-value is highly significant, means that there is a presence of cross-sectional dependence in case of green innovation among the selected panels, and the absolute correlation is 0.585. And in the sample file, you can find the same value here, 47.00, which is highly significant, and below this test statistics, you can find the ABS correlation as well.